All right, welcome back to Fix It Up. As you can see, today we got a GT2RS. So we're going to be customizing this thing, and I wouldn't have been able to afford this on my own. So thanks to Lando for letting me use this for this customization. What am I doing in here? I don't need to do anything. This already has the engine that I need. But thanks to Big Man Lando for letting me use this for the video today to do some customization on this thing. And I have kind of a crazy build idea I want to go with this thing. A little bit different than what I've done before, but I think it could look pretty good. So we'll go with a bit of a dark purple, not too dark. I might go a little bit darker than that actually. Maybe like about there will be good. And then for the wheels, I got a little bit of an idea for some wheels I want to do with this thing. I'm not sure how good this will look, but I've seen some cars in real life kind of with this setup, with the purple, and then you'll see what kind of wheels I go for. So what do we need for the fitment on this thing? Probably about 40 wider in the back and probably in the front as well. So what are these front ones looking like? 260, so I might go 300 in the front. I might try 300 in the front and in the back and see what that's looking like. But for the wheels, I'm thinking I might go with some of these 18300. We'll buy one of those just to check it out with the tire. We'll see what this is looking like when I put it on here. All right, and let's slap that baby on there. Turn shadows off just to make it a little bit easier to see in here. Okay, 300 is looking really good for the back. What are we looking like for the front? 300 should be good for the front as well. So if you're building a GT2 and you need some fitment, I would do the 325/18. That's just what my preference is for it. But what I'm thinking of going for is a gold wheel. I'm not sure how that'll look. Something like that might be good. I kind of want it more bronze though. Not that color. I might try something like this. Maybe that'll look good. I want it a bit more dull than this. Not as much color in it though. Something like that actually could be really good. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So let me get this color code, and then I can get the rest of the tires and slap them all on there, and hopefully it'll look good. All right, let's get the rest of the tires. 1, 2, and 3. Well, those are the wheels, and then we can get the tires. 1, 2, and 3. Inventory space looking good enough to carry most of these over. All right, and there's those all mounted. Now let's get them in here, get them all painted up, and I'm thinking this will look really good. Got to take these sides off first. But I've seen a video, actually today I saw a video, I think on like TikTok or Reels or something, but I saw a video with some R8 that was purple with gold wheels, and I really liked it, so I figured I'd do a build with it in this game. And I think the Porsche is like one of the perfect cars to do it on other than my R8, and I don't mind that at all. They could be a bigger size in the wheel, like a 19 or a 20. Yeah, I might do that. I might size it up in the wheel a little bit, actually. As long as it doesn't poke through, I'm going to try a 20. We'll grab that, and we'll grab one of these. Just because they don't look like they fill out the wheel well enough. Those look a little bit better, so I might end up doing this. What about the front? Yeah, they don't seem to poke through, so I'm going to do this all around instead of the 18 rim. I'm going to do the 20 rim, but keep everything else the same. I don't think that looks too big. I think it looks pretty good. Better than the 18 in my opinion. So I'll get the rest of these all hot, and then the tires as well. And then we can grab them all, and I have the inventory space for that, and then carry this one over. All right, and now we can paint them, throw them on, and then we can figure out what else I need to do to this thing. I'm sure I need to tune it because I think when you buy cars from someone, they don't keep the tune. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it seems like. But we can figure that out soon. I'm going to run down to the Dyno Tune shop, and then we'll see what that's doing. I think this thing is already tinted. Yeah, it's already tinted. Don't need to do that. It's got bags on it. So I think I just need to make sure it's tuned, and then I can test it out on some different things like the drag strip, test out its top speed, hopefully. Now I just have a pile of wheels here, just made a mess, but at least it's in the shop and not in the road. Oh, that's unfortunate. As soon as I put it down, it does go through a little bit. So I'll try some 19s in the front and hope they don't go through. If not, we'll just put the 18s all back on them. I don't think they've despawned, so I should be able to get those all on. All right, there we go. And I think it's fine. 19s in the front, 19s in the front, 20s in the back. I think we can get away with that. I have done that on quite a few cars. I'll change the rim size just one based on if it needs to be switched, because sometimes they do like to go through the fenders. All right, with that done, let me now come paint this bad boy. Slap it on that side, take this one, and we can go paint this one. And I hope they don't go through when I lower it. And how are we looking? Seem to be looking pretty good, actually. They don't seem to be going through. Okay, I think we're good. 20's in the back, 19's in the front. You can't really tell the difference a little bit. But I bought so many wheels, I don't want to spend even more money on some back wheels. So I think it's fine for now. I am liking the looks of this, the purple with the gold. Something different that I don't normally go for, but I do like it. So I'm not fully sure if this thing is tuned or not, so we won't really do a stock speed test here, just because I feel like it might be tuned, but I'm not 100% sure, so we will bring it down, and if it's tuned already, we'll just do a tuned speed test. If it's not tuned, I'll bring it back, do a stock speed test, and then do a tuned one right after. Whoa, well, if I get stuck on here, that might not happen. I'm gonna keep pushing, see how far I can make it. I know there's an opening, but I think I already passed it. So I might need to drive all the way down like this, but I think I can get off once I get down to the end. Just grinding the rail all the way down. Not really grinding it, I guess. We're kind of inside it, but you know. Oh, I forgot that there was a bridge, but it saved me. It popped me up. Forgot about that. So we're good now. Let's see if we can make it down there. I don't think I'll hit the top speed in this thing, at least right now, but we can try to, because I am coming close to the end of the highway here, and I'm sure it's over 150. Maybe it's only 111. It didn't want to go over 111 there. Let's see if this thing is tuned or not. I kind of hope it's not, because it's a little bit slow for what a Porsche should be. Okay, so it's pretty much max tune, other than the fuel mix was 30 instead of 35, but we'll put that up to 35, and now it should be max tuned. So we'll just test it on the dyno real quick, see what it's making. I'm sure it's going to be max horsepower, but just to make sure. And I know this thing's going to be all-wheel drive. Is it really not all-wheel drive? This thing is rear-wheel drive? That's crazy. Either I'm going insane or that's not right. I could have sworn that this thing would have been an all-wheel drive. But it is 1350, 1225, so it is the max horsepower. Well, I guess we could take this thing out for a tuned speed test, see what kind of speed it's making. All right, we'll just do my normal speed test, just normally everything off, and we just hit the gas and see what it does. It picks up speed a lot faster than I was thinking it did before, so this might get a really good time at the drag strip. But I could have sworn this thing was all-wheel drive, which would have made it faster, but I guess it's just rear-wheel drive. And the max speed, I think, is 211, but I'm not fully sure. We got to be 100% positive about that. So I got to keep testing this thing till I can get the positive max speed of this thing. Okay, yeah, it's definitely 211, because it won't go any higher than that right now. The 211 is definitely, what the heck? 211 is definitely the max speed, though. I'll just reset and bring this thing over to the drag strip. All right, we've made it to the drag strip. Align this thing up, put it down on the bags just because it looks a lot better. And put it in standard mode, traction control off, and we'll hit the button, see what kind of time it can get. It might not get the best time because the end of the drag strip isn't loaded in. And it might pause my game. I don't think it will, though. I think we're good. This thing bounces like crazy. What the heck? It was a 4 something, though. Let's go check what that was. 498. So just barely under 5 seconds, but I'm sure it could get a little bit faster than that. I think my first shift was pretty bad. All right, we'll hit the button again, and we'll see if I can get a better time. Not too bad. Might be a better time this time. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Oh, jeez. This thing bounces like crazy. Not as crazy as the Integra, but 518, so I did a little worse that time. But I mean, this thing is definitely able to get under 5 seconds, as we saw from that first run I did. Which, I mean, it should. It's a Porsche. It's a GT2. We'll give it another go, see what kind of time we can get. Third time's the charm. Hopefully that was a good launch. Seems like it. And a 484 that time. These cars that bounce back so far is kind of hard to see the time, but yeah, right there, 484. So that's the best time we got. That's not too bad. I'm going to try it a few more times, and if I get under a 480, you'll see that. If not, we'll probably be doing something else, but I want to try and see if I can get this under a 480. All right, well, I just did about 5 more runs. Couldn't really get it any faster. 484 was the fastest I got. There was one time there I did just get a 486, but it wasn't any faster than the 484 I already showed. So I figured we could probably leave all that cut out. But I feel like with the right driver, this thing is definitely doable to get under 480. All right, well, I didn't find much going on in any of the public servers that I went to. A lot of people were just being weird, and no one really said anything about the Porsche. I think it came out really good. These cars look so good, and I am happy with the gold and purple that I went with. A little bit more purple, because this is kind of like a blue purple. A little bit more of a purpley purple though would have looked probably a little bit better, but I am happy with how it came out. We'll see if Lando's happy with it or if he changes it or not, but we are at the gas station. That's just where I end a lot of my videos. I don't really need to be here because yesterday Lando also gifted me infinite gas, so W big man Lando for that. But I will have to be giving this car back to him. Wish I could keep it because this thing is so cool, but I'm glad he let me at least have it just for a day to make a little video on it, and I think it came out really good. I fixed the tune a little bit for him because it wasn't fully tuned, but now it is fully tuned, and it's not as fast as I would have expected it to be, but it's not bad at all. So I might end up switching my R8 that I got and make it something like this, kind of purple with the gold wheels, because I do like this setup. But we'll do a little edit here in a second, but just want to say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.